Should Prince Charles be allowed to marry Camilla? Bookmakers today slashed the odds of the Prince of Wales marrying Camilla Parker Bowles after claims that the Queen had grudgingly sanctioned such a move. William Hill shortened the odds of the couple tying the knot within the next 2 years from 5 to 1 to 3 to 1. But Buckingham Palace and St. James's Palace denied a wedding was on the agenda, and a constitutional expert said it would be inconceivable. The renewed debate on the subject follows an article in today's Spectator magazine quoting an unnamed well-informed palace observer as claiming the Queen had finally agreed to let them wed after her Golden Jubilee next year. It said she accepted that the last great thing she has to do in her reign is to sort out the relationship between Charles and Camilla, and in practice that means to smile on a marriage. But Mrs. Parker Bowles would never become Queen, according to the article by political journalist Peter Roburn. William Hill's spokeswoman Serena Momberg said, "Speculation of the palace is softening up the public. More public appearances by the couple and the recent rumors seem to pave a smoother path for another royal wedding." The Spectator report also suggested that the couple, both divorced, were considering a civil ceremony. Chelsea Register Office was a possible venue, to avoid problems with the Church of England. But Harold Brooks-Baker, an expert at Burke's Peerage, dismissed the possibility. He said the remarriage options open to other members of the royal family. The Princess Royal went to Scotland, did not apply to Charles if he wished to become king and thus head of the Church of England. The Prince of Wales will not marry a divorced person without the Church of England changing its regulations so that all divorced people in the kingdom can officially be married by an Anglican priest, he said. It is inconceivable that a future King of England would consider marrying outside his own church, since the moment he assumes the throne, he will become the titular head of the Church of England. St. James's Palace said its position had not changed over the prince remarrying, while a Buckingham Palace spokesman said, "It is not the sort of speculation we would ever comment on." But Mr. O'Byrne defended his story, telling BBC Radio 4's Today programme, "I spent the last few weeks speaking quite intensively to a number of courtiers and people close to the palace, who I know are aware of what is going on. I wrote the article after a great deal of research and only after I became certain that I was writing the truth. I have been told that the Queen realizes she must sort out the relationship between Camilla Parker Bowles and the Prince of Wales before Charles becomes king, because if she doesn't, the early months of Charles's reign will be dominated by newspaper headlines about sleeping arrangements at Buckingham Palace." Mr. O'Byrne said he had been led to believe that a wedding would not be until after the Queen's Golden Jubilee celebrations, probably in 2003 or 2004, and would take place in a register office, followed by a church blessing. He added, "What I was told is that Charles tells friends I am a miserable sinner. He recognizes that he has done wrong in the eyes of God and must account for his actions. He doesn't feel proud of having committed adultery.